So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The Urbano Caldera. It really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football. Heroes and legends. And already we're underway here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. And here's Messi. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Cantona. Now it's Drogba. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Scholes does well to get it back. Here's a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Scholes. That's Beckham. Out to the left it goes. And that's a throw-in. Bellingham. Oh, and there could be danger here! It's going to be another throw. Swung over. In with the challenge. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
That was lovely, that.
Santos, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. White gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? It's a nicely shaped ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Griezmann. Adams. Corinthians are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, smashing header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Perez. Costa Curta. It's Perez. Rodri gets a foot in here. Cantona. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Drogba. Very nearly half an hour gone here. No way through. Lewandowski. Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Lewandowski really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, well timed. That has not gone well. And it's Griezmann. Santos looking to pass their way through. He is through. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Çalhanoğlu standing over it. And now they can clear their lines. Kaka. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Drogba. Cantona! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Drogba. Cantona! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
White has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Foram indicados
Short
2
changes him with
minutos
that
de
pass.
acréscimo.
Pires. Tries to play it through. Marquinhos gets into some space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Teremos uma substituição.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pires. And it's Pires. And it's Messi. Rodri. Now Kaká. Beckenbauer.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Bellingham. Çalhanoğlu. Pires. Griezmann. Oh, sweet feet. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cantona. That has been slung wide. Serginho's cross. Up he goes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Costa Curta is there to clear. Santos are looking to go forward now.
Público presente na
Ended up
partida
in
de
no
hoje,
man's land.
9.500 542 espectadores.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side, and the shot! There's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Corinthians penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nicely weighted ball. Elects to cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Beckenbauer.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be...
Cantona! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it.
Oh.
He rises! Harmlessly behind. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pires. Now it's Griezmann. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he shoots! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? He's had it taken off him. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Corinthians find good shot against the crossbar. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Pires. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lewandowski. Pass is just off target. He can get that clear.
Santos really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
No. And Ribéry!
Teremos 3 minutos
Now
de
it's
acréscimo.
Marquinhos. Delivered across. Good read, needed to be. Çalhanoğlu. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Beckham. Akanji. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. So it's away we go then. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Out to the left it goes. He is through here. Tries to cross. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Scholes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi. Belletti. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Here's Bonucci. Played back in. Now, can they get him away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Neymar. Cannavaro. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Costa Curta knocks it into space. Flings it across. And he thumps it clear. Griezmann producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Santos still without a single shot on target. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Grêmio have their third corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Scholes. Scholes takes control of it and he's on the move. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Good read, needed to be. That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Lewandowski, and a chance! Goal! Santos! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Santos have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Lewandowski. That's a shade optimistic. That's a smartly directed ball. And he's gone searching crossfield. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Short changes him with that pass. Beckenbauer. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Cross flung in towards the middle. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk gets it away. Adriano. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's found support out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Santos go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Here we go again then.
Santos definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Scholes. Scholes. Scholes gets into a good position. Beckenbauer. Griezmann spots it and intercepts. That's a little off target. Beckenbauer. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Great vision. Beckenbauer. Over to the left. Now the cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now he's off and running. And it's Belletti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got full! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! Gremio are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Gremio grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gremio get their fourth corner. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Terrific header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer. Takes a shot. Goal! Gremio! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Just about up to 75 minutes. White does really well to win the ball there. And it's Griezmann. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, good-looking ball. Belletti. Bonucci. Shifted it to the flank. That's a super give and go.
Oh, really well played.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. It's out for a goal kick.
substituição no time do Santos.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 7, camisa 11, camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 5.
Santos are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Scholes looking to add to his goal. The final 5 minutes. We expected better, and so did he. Cannavaro. And it's Belletti. And that's a throw-in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Beckenbauer, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Here's Scholes. Costa Curta. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
And it's Beckham.
You can never be short of runners in this.
And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The Urbano Caldera. It really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football. Heroes and legends. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Santos penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Now it's Messi. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. And it takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a good run down the right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is ended up in no man's land. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Griezmann. That's been cut out, well played. Santos leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's shifting through the gears here, and he shoots! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. No, that's been intercepted. Santos are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Beckham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Çalhanoğlu. Bellingham. And no, that was never going to make it. Hernandez charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Owen. That'll be a throw-in. Messi. To Çalhanoğlu. Pass somewhat off target. Beckham. Great vision. That is good alertness. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ribéry! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Nicely weighted ball. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a cute ball. Oh, no joy this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Beckham kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Belletti. Tries a deft little ball. There will be a throw-in. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Oh, it's come loose. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read. Santos are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Corinthians and Owen! They're going to be quick to recover this. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. And this is Lewandowski. Ribéry. White. Can he get it through?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Lewandowski. Pires.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Santos are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Ribery, over to the left. Hazard! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Bellingham. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's a promising position. Messi's cross. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Hernandez. Messi. That has not gone well. Beckham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been clubbed away. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Beckham. Played out to the left flank. Ball driven towards the far post. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. And that was very necessary. Owen. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Presente na partida de hoje.
White.
9.420
Almost an hour gone.
espectadores.
And that is out of play. Griezmann. And this is Lewandowski. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. And reclaimed it in a trice. Casillas is there to clear. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. White. Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Lewandowski. Played into space. And that's another good win of the ball. And they've got rid. Now it's Griezmann. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball to further improve their position of comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really...
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again.
deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Griezmann. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he latch on to this? And this is Lewandowski. He's cut it out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Played out to the right. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Foden. Foden. Looking to go deep. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Foden in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And the keeper beats it away. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Belletti cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit, just a bit straighter.
Çalhanoğlu is there, and he can get that clear. And that has been cleared. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide, and he whips it across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, shooting chance! And he gets rid in a hurry, crosses it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's picked his way through. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Pires, and really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Foden tries to play it through. Cleared without complication. So that's it. It is all over. Santos are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician... it.